Hey everybody, hi.
Hello.
I'm Todd and this is Dee. We decided we weren't going to do that. I'm Todd, and then she was going to go,
This is Dee.
we decided we weren't going to do that. So we are the Mulligans blog. And by definition, mulligan is a golf term.
Yeah.
Basically means a do-over. And
we don't play golf.
We don't play golf.
Putt-putt, but not golf.
But in our world, mulligan was also mulligan stew, where you throw a little bit of everything in and see what you get. And Dee is the master of that in our kitchen, at least. She can whoop together stuff if she has the right ingredients, as she told me last night. What'd you make?
Beef tips.
It was like a from a famous dieting website.
Yeah.
And it's a point system that she follows right now. And she's doing awesome, by the way.
I judged it. I added my own little spin to it, but it was very good.
She did. That's why we haven't done many cooking videos, because Dee can't follow a recipe one time and do it again the same way. So if any of you have that same problem, let us know. But anyhow, a mulligan in our world is a do-over in life, and we were a blended family. All the kids are out of the house now, except for our little fur baby, our Havanese Bailey, who's sitting over. He's behind the camera today, actually. He literally is behind the camera.
Yes.
Okay.
With two stuffed animals.
With two stuffed animals, and he's looking like he's watching for squirrels, actually.
Yeah.
I'll try to get some video of that to click in here. Anyhow, but together Dee and I are living what we call our what if, and if you've seen our introduction video, if not, I'll link it in the comments, but it kind of tells you about what if and our whole story and those crazy things that I sent her on Match.com that got her to answer.
Yes.
Right, so we won't go into that today, but together we're living our what if. We're taking a mulligan, and we're traveling in our Jayco Greyhawk RV, our Miata. We've done some cruise travel. We do a lot of car travel. We fly a lot of places, just by nature of my work.
Yes.
And we try to record as much of it as possible, and I'm going to tell you, first season 1, there's some rough footage out there. I went back and watched it. It's not good, so we
apologize for that.
yeah, we've upgraded the cameras a little bit. We've actually even staged the filming area for this, so we'll see how that comes out. But yeah, our MX-5, we have a 21 ND, which is a 4th generation Mazda Miata, although they don't call the new MX-5s Miatas technically. I don't want to get any comments about that's not a Miata. Technically, you would be right. A Miata was the NA series, which was back when they first brought out the car. And we're part of one of the second largest Miata clubs in the U.S. In fact, I was president for,
a year.
2 years ago.
Yeah, it was our saving grace during COVID. We'd get in the car and just go for a drive. And we even went with friends, and they got in their Miatas, and we packed a lunch and kept our distance, but it was a lot of fun.
And not only that, but we got more travel done in that Miata on the during COVID than we do now, because nobody else had any other plans. Nobody had family events to go to. There were no soccer games for the grandkids or anything like that. So it was just getting together with 4 other couples and going out and having a good time. Easy to get hotel reservations too, believe it or not. Probably my favorite trip that we took was down to Stonewall Resort in West Virginia.
Yes.
We took the Miatas down there, and there was somebody getting married on the outside. And so if that couple's watching, we apologize to you. So first, just quickly, we want to discuss the transition from the Dutchman Kodiak Ultralight 242 RB SL travel trailer that we had in 2023 to the new to us Jayco Greyhawk 29 MV. And it's been winter, so we picked it up Thanksgiving weekend.
Yes, we did.
Out in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, and drove it home. And it's been at the storage lot, 2 weekends ago.
Yeah.
And Dee started cleaning, put some shelf paper in, but you got more of that to do, and I think
I do.
And people we bought it from left it immaculate. I mean, it's very clean.
Yeah.
But You always clean.
You want to judge a little.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, you always clean. You always get it to your, I don't know, standards.
Yeah.
We're licking it.
Yeah.
So, that sounded bad, huh? That won't make the edit, I'm sure. Anyhow, so that's what's happening. And if I took you into our dining room right now, which I'm not.
Okay.
You would see piles and piles of containers and bins and stuff of everything we had to move out of the travel trailer, because you move in slowly, and then when you move to another rig, those of you who have done it, you know what I'm talking about. You just kind of have to move everything out. So it's in our dining room right now, waiting for the day that we can actually move it in and get all set up in the motorhome. Because listen, with spring right around the corner, you're probably doing what we're doing. We're watching all kinds of YouTubes on RVs, and whether you're new to a new rig like we are, or new to camping and this is your first rig, or whether you just need to refresh yourself before you pull that rig out of storage. There's all kinds of videos on dewinterizing, sanitizing the water tanks, getting the tires aired up, what to look at for on date codes.
Lots of things.
Decorating mods, right?
That's right.
You watch a lot of the storage stuff and stuff like that. In case you see me looking down or Dee looking down, we're trying something new for 2024. Never done this. Look at this. A script. I can't show you page 2 because that has our list on it. Actually 13 YouTubers that we subscribe to. And we subscribe to a lot more than this because honestly, subscriptions to YouTube doesn't hurt anybody. It doesn't hurt you. It actually helps the creators that are out there grow their channel and get better. And with that in mind, a shameless plug. If you like our video, if you like some of the stuff we're doing, or if you think we might have possibility down the road, what do they need to do?
Subscribe to Mulligan's blog.
Subscribe to Mulligan's blog on here. Give us a like, hit that notification. You'll know when we put out content. We're trying to be more regular now putting out content, and we're going to have some great trips this year.
Yes.
One we just got done planning up with a group with the Miatas is up into the Traverse City, Michigan area, and I'm going to tell you something. Whether you're taking an RV on these trips or a Miata, it doesn't matter. Watch the RV channels because those people are going around and seeing the sights, eating at the restaurants, viewing the waterfalls, taking the 1 mile hike straight up and down. And then you decide how to make it your trip from there.
Yep.
Right?
Yes.
Half the people we watch, and I'm going to tell you, the people that are in the number 2 position of the people we watch, they take a hike. And this one sits over there on the couch and goes, yeah, no. Not me. They were even handling these big old snakes last week. Had them wrapped all around them. They had their kids holding snakes, and I'm glad they had fun. You know who you are if you're watching us. We're glad you had fun. We love your channel, and you're on our list.
You
for
do
sure.
you, boo boo. Is what we say.
You do you, boo boo. Is in really no particular order until we get to number 3, number 2, and number 1. And the only reason I did that is because we kind of agree on those. We're not going to agree with you who's better, who's worse, because it's all personalities on YouTube. You like somebody's personality better than maybe we like them, or you like the content they're given, or this guy's got a travel trailer, or this guy's got a fifth wheel, or one YouTuber has a motorcycle in the back and takes great motorcycle videos of their rides. Well, as Miata owners, we look at a motorcycle and go, that's our drive.
Yeah.
So number 13, and the only reason this is number 13 is we just found him about a week ago, is Irene Irons Travels. And for the life of me, I have no idea what that title means because it's Chris and Aaron, and they're now in a fifth wheeler. We watched some seasons where they were in a trailer. I think they were in a van before that, but we really like what they're doing, and one of the reasons we like them is because we have the new Electra 3.0 e-bikes, and we like what they do when they go in, and they do most of their travel around town on their e-bikes. We're watching what bags they're using.
Yes.
We have the bike rack that they bought.
It's helpful watching these videos.
Absolutely. Happily Ever Hanks is on there, and Kyle and Renee or Carl, as people like to call him. We like watching them. They're funny. They did an Alaska tour last season that was very informative.
It was, and you do learn a lot from watching these travelers and what to do and what not to do. A lot of information. Yeah, they gave a lot of information on cost of traveling up to Alaska, which I thought was really informative. And by the way, some other YouTubers did that too, but I thought Kyle and Renee kind of broke it down and really gave us a good view of that. But some of their early stuff is priceless. Some of their Josh the RV nerd comes in next. He's from Bish RV, and I don't watch him as much anymore because we're in our second rig. But I do watch him because he's got a lot of RV industry news that he puts on there. So, but I think when we were picking out our rig, we watched a lot of tours, and actually he had an old video from 2018 or 2019 that actually showed them previewing our Jayco 29 MV. And so we got a good feeling of what it looked like new and everything. So when we went out and finally found our rig that we were going to buy, it was pretty close to what that new rig looked like. And so we really appreciate Josh the RV nerd. Although his humor is more toward me, I think sometimes she gives an eye roll every once in a while. Hey, look, I'm just being honest, but I get an eye roll too, Josh. Don't get mad. Today is your someday. Did not make it on here. But we really like these guys now that we have the motorhome, because even though they're in a Class A and we're in a Class C motorhome, they're Navy veterans and they're traveling around, and we thought that their trip up on the East Coast was excellent. Yes. So we watch them and we look forward to their releases every Sunday. And I must say that their videos that they just did from Italy were really pretty awesome. Yes, they were. And when you're trying to diet, watching these YouTubers travel is not a good thing. No, it's not. In fact, we just yelled at somebody in the comments. Well, we didn't yell at them. We kiddingly told them yesterday that they really shouldn't have been showing the food that they were showing in Hawaii. Oh my gosh. Right? Yes. Okay, so I can't go in. I don't want to give it away. Stay tuned till the end of the video here. We're going to have the number one. And we do agree on one? Mm-hmm. We agree on them. Mm-hmm. Okay. For sure. Okay, enjoy the journey with Tom and Sherry. Again, good informative stuff. They do a lot of Black Tank 101 kind of stuff. They're doing an interview with a gentleman who owns a franchise company of cleaning the tanks out and sanitizing the tanks. I think their sanitizing video is excellent, and I think some of the other stuff that they do is very good. They were just at the Tampa RV show and did some good videos from the Tampa RV show. Everybody was at the Tampa RV show. I will be glad when the Tampa RV show videos calm down. National RV Training Academy. I love Tech Tip Tuesday. Todd's Tech Tip Tuesday. First of all, his name's Todd. I know. You know, come on. And second of all, he's just got a really good program out there, and his tech tips are really short, but they're informative, or they remind you of something. You know. You know, the coolest part about a good RVer is they're going to show you mistakes too that they've made along the way, and not that Todd has, but most of these RVers in common have. Well, I've made mistakes. Today, is that how haven't had a poopsie. Okay, that was the look. By the way, Josh, that's the look that you get on some of your videos. Endless RVing, our friends from New Jersey, Izzy and MJ. We like them. You guys put out a lot of content, I'll give you that. And I think I like them too a little bit more now than we were watching them before. Again, because we're in a motorhome now. We're in a Class C. They too are in a Class A. But I think they're in a gasser, if I'm not mistaken. It has the same engine as ours and everything like that. So we do enjoy watching Endless RVing. Izzy and MJ from New Jersey. A long honeymoon with Sean and Christy. They're in an Airstream, and they did a great season this year about going around to the college football games, and it was really interesting. And Sean and Christy, wish you'd put out more stuff. We like watching you guys. We like your campground. Your drone footage is excellent, by the way. It is. To the point where every time I see it, she looks over at me and says,
No,
I know you want to get one.
Yeah, you're not getting. Well, it usually comes out you're not getting one, but for the camera, she's saying she knows I want to get one. So, and then RV tips and travel with Ross and Tara. Ross does a great job breaking down anything technical in the RV, and I thought his series on batteries, going from dry cell to lithium, was excellent. So go over and check out Ross and Tara at RV Tips and Travel. That's not one you watch that much. I think I watch that on the road more. It's more geared to the mechanical side of everything. Switch it up with Todd and Sheila. I don't know what you're doing with the spaceship. It's kind of like we were watching this normal RV couple, and then next thing you know, you bought a spaceship, a literal spaceship. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, go over to their channel. Actually, I think we're going to see some excellent footage with this new spaceship once Todd gets in the driver's seat. Again, he'll have no problem. He's got the great first name also. So Todd and Sheila, I think I said Todd and Sheila, switch it up. We enjoy watching you, and we hope to make one of your meetups sometime. Venturesome couple, U.S. Air Force vet. We got to watch them because our son is also a retired veteran from the United States Air Force, and we like watching Chris and Martha. Martha's a Native American from Alaska, and I used to know how to pronounce that tribe when we were taking our cruise last year.
Don't try, because
it began with a T. I'm sorry, Martha. I would rather not say it than mess it up.
Yeah.
So, but I do know that you are Alaskan Native American, and Chris, you're a U.S. Air Force vet. We enjoy your videos, and just want you to keep putting out some good stuff. We're going to keep following you and keep subscribing to you. And then here's the number 3, and we kind of put these in a little order. Well, I did, but I know what 2 and 1 fall in. But RV Mile podcast, and also Jason and Abby's National Park reviews, definitely in there. The podcasts I listen to when I drive for work all the time, and RV Miles, I think, puts on a very, very good podcast.
Lots of information, lots of RV news. I've learned a lot from watching the times that we have watched it here together.
Number 2, Less Junk, More Journey with Marissa and Nathan. They're the ones with the snakes. By the way, I should state that Dee doesn't like snakes.
They're my worst fear. I couldn't have done what you did. God bless you for doing that.
So when you put that episode on, I didn't think I was going to get to watch it that Sunday. I
got goosebumps just now, just thinking about it. Oh.
So the crocodiles didn't bother that much because that you seem like you're in control there, but the snakes wrapped all around you.
Okay.
All right, number 1. And number 1, by the way, like I said, it doesn't matter if you're an RV or not. Number 1 is great to watch if you like traveling, if you want to see some great countries. They went to New Zealand. We saw them go up into Canada. They did Alaska, obviously, too. We've seen them travel with their 3 children. We've seen 2 of them leave over the seasons. And then we just saw their last child leave, who, by the way, was a star of most of the videos.
So funny.
Yeah. Shout out there to Caleb. And so our number 1, I'm sure many of you have already guessed, is KYD. Keep Your Daydream with Mark and Trish. Congratulations. You've made, there's no award. There's no money. Sorry.
I love watching her quick recipes that she does, because I love to cook. I'm not much of a baker, but I love to cook. She has her own line of seasoning. They're just a really cool couple, and I hope.
Okay, hey guys, we forgot one person to add in here, and when we're doing the editing, we saw that we forgot changing lanes, and we really like them, and we like their adventures with their fifth wheeler and also their
cute little dog. Yeah.
So in fact, we bought Bailey. Oh, he left.
Gone.
Yeah, we let him out, but we bought Bailey a seat to sit in the middle with us, like their little. I
forget what kind it is too.
Anyhow,
he's cute.
So that's it. Changing lanes. They have a motorcycle fifth wheeler, and Chad's an ex-Navy guy, so I'm partial to the ex-Navy guys. Bye, guys.
Bye.